Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be tying the Midas Dry Fly. So for those of you who know about the Midas, it's fairly lethal. It can look fairly terrible, but it's a pretty solid fly that's used at different parts of the season. So let's get stuck in. So for eel barbless size 10 in the vise, I'm going to be using some Fire Orange Uni 80. So just going to come in a few mil behind the eye, or a mil behind the eye, start to run this down, get a few wraps in, come down about halfway, I'm going to cut off this tag end. Then at this point I'm going to catch in, it's effectively a bit of Tippet leader material, it's just some £6 stuff that will do the job. Just keep coming, keep bringing it round, and then come round the bend just a little bit. Okay, good stuff. Next we're going to come in with, I've got a Midas dubbing that I've made, which is a mixture of everything. It's got seals fur, SLF, it's got some K-Pock in it and some gold flecks. If people are interested in how I've made this, happy to do a little video on it if you drop a comment. So just going to come in and dub this on. It doesn't need to be too exact, but again you want to try and keep a bit of a profile to the body, and it helps if your bobbin doesn't misbehave at the same time. So just bring this up, probably just before halfway. You can finish this off here just now, couple of wraps, pull this away, cool, and then basically bring your rib up through this. And tie it off. Okay, cool, good stuff. At this stage I'm going to add on the legs. The legs for this are interesting. You're basically using pheasant tail and keeping the ends on the pheasant tail from where it's pulled away from the stem. So I'm going with 3 each side, so I'm just going to catch these on just now. Just try and keep them on the side. They will splay out, but that's not a problem. This fly is designed to be rough and ready, and works for being rough and ready. So just wind these back to where you finished with the dubbing. You might want to spread these out a little bit, and that's fine. I'm going to come in with the scissors and just split that. Again, just keeping these on the side, but again, not an issue for splay out. And then just come in and chop away these ends, you don't need these anymore. And tidy up. Then come back down. So we're going to come back in with the dubbing, folks, start to build. It's basically a bit of a thorax area here. So this can be a bit heavier, a bit looser than previous. Okay, I'm okay with that. Just going to put a turn in there and just stroke this back. And again, just pull away anything that you don't need. Come in with the scissors and cut it away if you need to. There's a bit that's a bit unruly that I'm not happy with, so I'm going to take that away. Alright, cool, good stuff, making good progress here. A little bit of wax on the thread at this point. We're coming in with a brown cock hackle. And we're just going to tie this on the side, by the stem side. Gets locked in. Okay, good stuff. Back to the trusty hackle pliers, if you can find them on the desk. Number of turns is really down to yourself. I'm going to probably put in a few turns here. Looking for one in front of the other, stroking it back. Right, that'll probably do. Come in, create a space, catch that end. You can release the hackle plier, then stroke all of this back. And come in and cut away this waste end. Alright, good stuff. And the last thing that we're going to chuck on at this point is this soft gold flash stuff that I can never remember the name of. I'll need to look it up and stick it in the comments. But this is one of the key components of the Midas Dry Fly. So don't forget it. Just dub it on. You'll find out quickly how much you need, and it's not a lot. And just stroke it back. Then you've got enough, you can come in, pull the rest away, and start to form your head. Just stroke everything back. And then you can pull away anything that you don't need and just tidy up. So once you're happy that you've tidied up, you're comfortable how the fly's looking, as always, a little bit of super glue onto the thread. Come in with some turns, and then come in and whip finish. Well folks, there you have it, the Midas Dry Fly. It looks fairly horrendous, and certainly once you take a dubbing brush to the whole thing it looks fairly horrendous, but for some reason the fish are all about it, so get some tied up and go at it. It's certainly a very versatile pattern. I've seen it tied a number of different colours. I've even done a black version of it that can be quite interesting as well on its day, using some rainbow twinkle dubbing in the front instead of the gold. But yeah, have a go at it, have a play around. As always, hit the bell, hit the like, subscribe, comment. Catch you soon. Cheers.